I met Dave my first week at university in Western Ontario, and little did I know that when I showed up there, the first week there's actually no classes, and basically you just drink all the time. And so it turned out, I never met Dave, but it turned out that he was a friend of on our same floor of my dormitory, and we ended up spending that first week going to all the same parties, having a great time. Then lo and behold, the next week, as I went to my classes, I found out that Dave actually shared 4 of my 5 classes. So we ended up sitting beside each other, and we just became lifelong friends after that. And he did me great honor when he agreed to be my best man. Thank you, Dave.
So I'm actually going to try to deliver this without a microphone. So can people at the back hear me okay? If so, just raise your hands. Perfect. Okay, so without further ado. Hi, Leho. Good evening. My name is David Elias, and I have the honor this evening of being the best man and delivering the best man speech. So it all began back in 1969 when a little boy named Jeff was born in the city of Windsor, Ontario. I know it's been a very long day, so I'm going to try not to bore you with all the minute details of the early years, especially since I don't know very many. Except one. Apparently, Jeff was named not only once, but twice, Woodstock's Athlete of the Year. Is that right, Red? Where's Red? Yeah? So congratulations, Jeff, once again. And as
Pictures don't lie.
And as Jeff mentioned, we did meet at King's College back in 1987, and we developed an instant friendship. His sharp wit and boyish charm was very endearing. However, sometimes I struggled to understand this complex fellow from Woodstock. Jeff was so multi-talented. One minute we were discussing a business case, the next we were discussing basketball and whether Michael Jordan could lead the Chicago Bulls to an NBA championship. But then he would throw in Leonard Cohen and discuss how his lyrics were magical. Jeff would even try to recite his own poetry. Well, Jeff, this evening, I have a little confession to make. I respect the way that you can dribble to your left, but quite frankly, I don't really have a very good appreciation of your poetry. And furthermore, I hate to say it, but sometimes I don't even understand your poems. Looking back,
You're embarrassing both of us now.
Looking back, I would think to myself, was this guy a creative genius, or just a bizarre misfit from the dairy capital of Canada? We were friends, but we moved in different directions. Jeff studied philosophy, and I wanted to do my MBA. Not exactly a close alignment. Nevertheless, our friendship grew, and there always remained a connectedness of spirit throughout the years. Eventually, Jeff decided to go to film school. That was going to be his next creative challenge, and he moved to Toronto. One day he told me that he met this woman at school. I recall he may have referred to her in his poetic way as a butterfly, or some other metaphorical way to describe her beauty, grace, and lovely persona. He was smitten, all right, and would stay that way forever. This man was the woman for Jeff. And here we are, years later, Jeff standing before us with his beautiful butterfly. So, here's a toast to man. Not just for her warmth and beauty, but most importantly, for her understanding and appreciation and giving Jeff's poems finally an audience.
She doesn't understand them either.
And Jeff, you are a very special person. Please never lose your creativity and boyish enthusiasm for life. The world is a much better place with you. Excuse me. Jeff occasionally professes, I'm getting all choked up. Jeff occasionally professes his love for me. Usually, though, it's after he's drank a few Heineken or Heineken. It's probably a bad pronunciation. I apologize. It is sometimes said, at least I hope, half jokingly, or at least to test my reaction. Well, Jeff, in many ways you are like a brother to me. Sometimes you make me laugh. Sometimes you annoy me. Sometimes I just want to beat the crap out of you. But most of all, I want to celebrate your successes in life, especially on this very special day. So in the words of another Geisel, Dr. Seuss once wrote, "Will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed." So, cheers, Jeff. I love you too, or in Cantonese, noi oile. Finally, I would like to just apologize for the weather today. Someone had to apologize. Jeff desperately wanted an outdoor wedding. And when I tried to comfort him this morning, all he responded, "You don't understand, it's not for me. But man deserves a sunny day." And that's all he really cared about. Clearly, Jeff always wants the best for his love. But you should feel rest assured that according to tradition, rain on a wedding day is good luck.
Oh, good.
Well, today we had rain, we had thunder, we had lightning, and we even had hail. So we can all look forward to a very prosperous future for both Jeff and I.